o'clock at night. I'm at Highland Care Nursing Home. I came to say goodbye to Mrs. Green because by the time they figure out how I did all this videotaping, people being neglected, warehoused in here, I'll never be let back in here. But if you die before I do, tell God not to forgive Congressman Meeks, not to forgive New York State Senator Huntley, not to forgive New York State Senator M.SMITH. Vivian Cook has cancer. She's going to die real soon, 3, 4, 5 years, whatever it is. She should live very long so she can suffer a long time. New York City Councilman LEROY ran her for an abomination. This is Sunday night, 8 o'clock at night, and these are the people. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. And she's right there. That's Mrs. Green. Hooked up to a machine, being fed these liquid supplements. And this is the warehousing of these old people for $140,000 a year. I can't. Mrs. Green, the reason why my life got destroyed was because I saved your life and protected you about the $20,848,000 theft by HOLSIA Mitchell, who lives in apartment 10K at Shelton House, New York City Housing Authority. Somebody help me out here, man. My life's been destroyed, everything. You hear these people yelling in here? This is the woman that was thought to be dead. She's not dead. She's not dead. She's right here. She's right here at Highland Care, and that's her roommate. Okay? She is not dead. Mrs. Green did not die. I've been coming here for years. I kept a secret. I knew all this. I told everybody where she was, but they covered it up. The District Attorney's Office, CREEDMOOR Psychiatric, Human Resource Administration, Adult Protective Services. Everybody covered this up. And the district attorney knows because I charmed Bianca into giving her the thing to go to my website, and the DA calling me, wanting me to come in there so they can arrest me and abuse me. Not going to happen. They come and get me, they can come and get me. But you better have a search warrant, you better have an arrest warrant. That's all I know. This is the victim of a Nazi copycat crime that Mayor Michael R. Bloomberg covered up. What can I tell you? This is what they look like when they're in a nursing home, dying. And they're just an economy being warehoused because they put them out of their house in public housing so they can harvest the apartments, and they dump them in a nursing home. And when they go to the hospital visiting nurse service, social workers get money when they refer them to certain nursing homes. Go ahead. He can vomit and choke on his own puke. He vomits, he chokes, and dies on his own puke. That's what I'm talking about. He vomits and chokes on his own puke. When's that going to happen? Go ahead. Go ahead. That's what I exposed in order to get people to do their damn job. That's what I exposed in order to get people to do their damn job. I'll never see these people again in life because I am the housing. Everybody, I'd like to introduce you guys to the judge. This is Mr. Gary DeLeonardo. Guess what? These guys got this law firm. He's got 2 partners. These guys don't know how to lose. This is the gentleman who was appointed guardian of my mother that has known me for more than 10 years, that knew me when I was director of the Greater New York Chamber of Commerce, and he knows that Philip DRICE is an actual little phenom. I don't like to brag about myself, but Judge, I need a report. After your recollection, what did I do to New York City Housing Authority and Byron Metagakis at that trial?
You ran him around in circles.
Did I whoop them up?
Circled around.
Did I beat them up good?
All right.
And you also did meet my cousin, the nephew of the president. I came over here with my brother, signed the power of attorney, giving me all rights to do whatever I want with the deeds to the sugar plantation and the properties in Haiti, yes or no?
I remember meeting your cousin.
All right,
okay.
so that's it.
I gotta go.
You heard it. That's me with the judge. Okay? You see all this right here? You see? This is super dude. When I tell you something, the guy don't know how to lose, man. So y'all want a real lawyer? Call me up. I'll give you his phone number. Bye-bye.
Play ball. No ball. Yeah. This is the log for Friday, January 21st, 2011, 1/21/11. Yeah, I've been kind of like, haven't been keeping up with the dates as much as I should have been, because I was under a lot of stress and a lot of pressure, considering what in the hell happened to me when I was in Florida. Started as a bad disappointment. That turned out into a real nice job as an account executive for an advertising agency. Got my new grandmama down there. Got me a friend, a couple friends. Hey Mark, hey Gene, what's up, sugar love? I'm gonna be blasting your video. Bang! That's what I'm talking about. Well, are you guys with me here? Are you really with me? Mwah! Good boy, good girl. Now, the last video I made a sequel. It was a little bit too long, so it's going to have to stay for the book series, and no one will see it on YouTube until we edit it for the books. The book's coming up. Deadline's coming up. Wow, look at me and this good-looking guy, that's the governor. Isn't that nice? The manuscript is almost ready. But what I wanted you, my adoring fans out there, that I love so much, is we wanted to know, what did the office of Congressman Gregory W. Meeks did when the federal whistleblower brought him this? What did he know? When did he know it? What did he do about it? I'm sure you've heard of it by now. I sent it to the NAACP and a couple other people. We also want to ask the congressman, what about the longest running federal whistleblower case in his district, which is the housing whistleblower and the redlining scheme of the Bloomberg administration? See it? That's me with all them Obama buttons out during the campaign. Love you, Mr. President. All I know is, these are two serious cases. And these guys tried to make me out to be crazy. Ida Smith was supposed to have been my mama. But that's the road. Yeah. Canadian geese. Woo! You guys pulled a number on me. You guys had the VA give me medication. Ida Smith, you violated the Privacy Act of 1974 and the New York State is the HIPAA law. You violated that, Ida Smith.
because you even told me, I'm the one testifying against you. You told the Thompson campaign I was bipolar unless I took my medication. Where you get a medical education from, girl? Woman, I mean. When I said you were just like my mother, I meant my biological mother. First thing you asking me, are you taking responsibility for this? Are you taking responsibility out of Smith? Or is the congressman the guy to take responsibility? I think he's the one to take responsibility. Don't you think he's the one that should take responsibility? He's the boss. That's the guy that runs the show that makes the big dollars, that gets on TV and say protest in front of my office. I came and brought the evidence inside your office. Pat me on my back, Drice, we love you. That was man. You was massaging you a spot that sticks up to stab you in the back. Why you think I did your video with the start off with the backstab? I did a campaign video campaigning for you, thinking you was the only one that was clean other than Huntley, Smith, New York State Senator Huntley, New York State Senator Martin Smith, Councilman COMRIE, and Assemblywoman Vivian Cook. All their hands are dirty. I thought you were the only clean one, but man, did you hear Kim Fuller on the video? You're not aware. Congress. Damn. Let me show you what I got on you, man. Let me refresh your memory. I'm this guy, Ida Smith promised if I could get it in the paper, I'd have a press conference. That's a lie. Y'all covered up this. Y'all covered this up. Y'all covered this up. And you're a black guy, you're a congressman in a federal facility, you covered this up. You should be put out of office. Ethics Committee should be looking into you, man. There's a Republican House now. Let's see if they're going to do something. Okay? This is not a joke. You guys ruined my life. Watch him take all my money, everything I owned, and you got your Indian medicine woman massaging me, trying to get me to move and go to Tennessee. You guys obstructed justice. Suborning perjury. The videotape I got of Ida, that's suborning perjury, man. When you're telling people to do things. She blaming her bosses. Wanted to blow smoke up in me, did you? Came to America as an immigrant. I still got a green card. And I'm getting freedom in America through Russians. You black folks in them political offices ought to be ashamed of yourself, because what you did to me, you do to your own African Americans too, and they ain't got what it takes to do what I'm doing to you right now. I'm putting you on blast out in the street. I'm putting all your business in the street. I ain't got no violence. I ain't got nothing but just wanting to laugh at you. Watch you exposed and looking bad. Looking bad. Watch you exposed and looking bad. It's the only thing I got. That's my only tool, the only weapon I got. I have no other weapons. And y'all want to call the FBI and say there's nothing wrong with me. Something wrong with that story. It's got to be more to that story. Let me show you. Side by side. What did you know? When did you know it? And what you do about it, Congressman? Can you see it real good? 1, 2. And that's you right back here. Right there between me and your attorney. That's you. 3. 3 strikes. You're out. y'all know what kind of damn kid of yours y'all think I am. You guys committed something that's very, 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 very bad. You guys at least committed a sin. But in proper English, it's called, you, Congressman Meeks, New York State Senator Huntley, New York State Senator Malcolm Smith, Assemblywoman Vivian Cook, Councilman Comrie. You too, Al Sharpton, I've been blasting you all this stuff for the longest. You guys committed heresy against American social doctrine living by a black law. You're wrong. And I'm the guy to tell it to you, and I'm going to take you to court, and I'm going to show you. I am not your son or your kid or any freaking body you ought to be playing with. You have your nice freaking day. January 21, 2011. Supplemental log for Saturday night, October 16, 2010. This is romantic. This is absolutely romantic. I've been gifted. I mean, Philip is so romantic. Mommy, I want to ask you one question. You love me?
Yes, I do.
Would you protect me from them guys?
Absolutely.
All right. Look at Pop right there. Look. You're looking great. Oh yeah, wait a minute. I got to put this on TV. This is the scar that he got right there. You see, that's the scar right there. Just like the linen scar.
Okay, where is my scarf? Huh?
Where's your, right here, Mommy. Right here, baby. There goes the scarf right here, right?
Yeah.
Outstanding.
What you need is that?
Oh yeah, this is beautiful. All right, the folks are going out tonight. Okay, I'm sorry I got to tell y'all this. I never had a chance to ever do this before in my life. Okay, guess what, folks? Y'all got until 2 o'clock in the morning. You have a curfew. Y'all can't just hang out all night and then go to the thing where overlooking the city. Well, no, that would be romantic. Look at this. Go ahead, Philip. Yeah. Philip, go ahead. Yes, my friend. Oh, I'm so happy.
Wake up your friend.
I'm not going to wake up Lucas. Yeah, I'm not going to wake up Lucas.
What time do you go to work?
11 o'clock he has to be there, so I got to wake him up at 10 o'clock. Oh, Mom, you look beautiful. You look beautiful.
Thank you, Dr.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, yes. All right, folks.
That is my shoes.
You have a good time? Which one? The slippers?
Yes, slippers.
Okay.
Slippers.
Oh yeah, and get a bag to put it in. But look at folks. I'm going back to eat. Mama gave me steak and shrimp. And I'm going to be eating, watching TV, having a good time while the folks is out enjoying themselves. So, Suzanne, which you were here. All right, folks, that's it. Supplemental log out. And this is Philip Jector. He's on his way taking his wife out tonight. It's a beautiful thing on Saturday night. They're young, they're happy, and they're in love. Beautiful thing. Bye-bye. Supplemental log. October 16, 2010. On the question of political accountability. First, you get the food out of the garbage can and you feed the animals, and then you go back to the garbage can and guess what? You get you something to eat. That's it right there. This is Dr. DRICE. And guess what? I'm going to show you me eating. You see? This is it right here. I'm eating out of the garbage can as a homeless man, Dr. Philip Edward DRICE. You understand that? You have a real nice day. How you doing? Vivian Cook, Shirley Huntley, and Malcolm Smith, Councilman Comrie. How you feeling today? Good. Bye. Okay, people, here's your governor with a message for you, and you should listen to it because it happened to me.
But discrimination isn't always that obvious. Sometimes more subtle, but in many ways more insidious. An institutionalized discrimination that's hidden behind a smiling face.
I just wanna fuck. I just wanna fuck. I just wanna fuck. I just wanna fuck. I just wanna fuck.
Yeah, she takes it all. I get it all. She likes it hard. I give it rough. She talk it right. I wanna buy. Don't be shy tonight. We can leave on the lights. If she want it nasty, then I give it to her. If she want it kinky, then I give it to her. Penetrate deep, yeah, run it right through her. No bullshit, yeah, I give it all to her. Yeah, she whispers in my ear and tells me that she's soaking wet. So I make sure I give her a pound and that she won't forget.
I just wanna. 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 I just wanna.
She starts to bite, I pull her in. She breathing heavy, I make her swear. She's in the moment, I got her moaning. We did it twice, straight into the morning. I do it, cause she tell me do it. I'm in a real lame, he don't never do it. I go in like a pro, she bout to lose it. She ride the rodeo like a true bitch. She is a part-time student. Met her in the club, hanging with who kid. She like my style, she like my music. So I turn it up when we do it.
I just wanna. 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 I just wanna.
Got 123 sex positions. Got girl by the saddle of sex expedition on the living room floor. Next is the kitchen by the balcony. Rip the skirt, slip the chicken. I don't play around, I just wanna lay it down. Let's stay inside, I don't need to play the town. Now I get it in, they don't need to wait around. Neighbors band, cause I gotta make it sound. She loves to fuck, I love to fuck. She made for me, I'm made for her. She is my type, her ass is right. When I explode, it feels like dynamite.
I just wanna. 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 I just wanna.
My white boy, right here on the 161st Street, across from the barber shop. Bro, I've been giving cigarettes away to black people in the neighborhood since I got here. That's the last one I got. I can't give you no more. White boy, what is this?
Don't film me, Drice.
I'm not filming you. Just put your voice on. Because, no.
I don't want nothing to do with.
No, all right then, what?
Don't film me. I don't want to be on YouTube.
You don't want to be on YouTube. Or do you look like you're on YouTube?
Can I just say?
Does it look like you're on YouTube?
Can I just say, Drice, we thought you were dead. That's it.
Oh, fuck that.
That's it.
They're fucking with the politicians.
Yeah, we thought.
What?
Yeah.
They nobody said. Yo, do you see yourself there?
We thought the man got you, guys.
Them motherfuckers tried to kill my black ass.
Obama gonna come here and shoot your ass.
Put that away.
Alright, put it away.
We thought the man got you, Drice.
The fuck. Je suis français. Mon nom est Philippe EDOUARD. I'm French. I'm a French green card guy. My name is Dr. Philippe EDOUARD. I'm a veteran, and I'm a green card guy. Is that okay? Because the African Americans in the offices of those elected officials have been marginalizing immigrants. And I'm about to prove it in court. And they even betrayed their own African Americans.
Those are the facts, and those facts are irrefutable. Just a French green card guy.
There you go.
Hello everybody, this is Dr. Phil DRICE and Robert Huntley. We're here with two homeless guys, but guess what? We haven't given up, we're not freaking failures. We're people, we're human.
Senator of Shirley Huntley, State Senator, New York State Senator Shirley Huntley. So I love my mother, and 113th with a crooked cop motherfucker that ruined my life, and you know, and a stink pussy fucking bitch, you know, along with that, you know, that pretty much I loved her, she knew that, and I don't see how she cannot help me at this point in my life. Now my mother has pretty much not turned her full back on me, but has let me have it, you know, really, you know, to a sense that it's my fault that of my health condition, because I drove her into a nervous condition, and that's all bullshit. I love my mother from the bottom of my heart. I love Deputy Inspector Tommy Lawless, who died, Mommy's right-hand friend and PD, and Deputy Inspector Philip Erickson. And you know, I have let 113th and 103 off the hook with whatever I feel.
Show them the bruises on you.
They have ruined me.
Show the bruises on you got when you went over there and your brother beat you up. This is right here. This is State Senator Huntley's son, Robert Huntley. He was beat up by his brother, who's a New York NYPD, and told not to come back home again. That's betrayal. That's treason. There's no sense for this. That's treason. But we're two homeless guys. We're buddies. And guess what? We're going to fight the fight.
I've not been homeless for the last 20 motherfucking years, where I thought I was like a white, black Jimi Hendrix, you know, where, you know, the guitar on my back and whatnot. But at this point in time, I'm 54 fucking years old. And this is bullshit.
And today's Sunday, September 26th.
Yes, it is.
And it's right now 7:40.
As far as Mayor Bloomberg is concerned, the New York Senate, the Congressional Committee is all full of shit. Because me and this man have legitimate evidence and what have you, and I have sued PD and fucking won. But this is bullshit, goddamn it. This is what the fuck it is, you know, goddamn it. And you know, through any righteousness through God that sent his only begotten son down here to fuck with his denomination, his abomination of making this motherfucker and then turning his goddamn back on it. It's fucking bullshit. Why the hell did his only son begotten son have to come down here and fuck with this and be tortured by goddamn
before we run out of
Jews?
time, Robert. Now, when I gave you that flyer, you saw your mother's name on it. You called her.
Yes, I did.
And then when you spoke to her and you asked her, was I the guy that supposedly put the death threat or anything crazy like that?
No, you were not. No, Ma denied that. It was not Dr. Philip DRICE.
It was somebody else. I have nothing to do with anything like that.
Who had state police and local 113th cop who held my hand one night. I was going to alcohol withdrawal. Another nice-looking balding cop. Yeah, who I talked about like dogs, that precinct. But yeah, they did ruin my fucking life, along with that stink fucking cunt hoe, Chantel Prasad Dubra. And she is full of shit, you know.
Now, when you spoke to her, she knew about this case about New York City Housing Authority and all that nonsense with me.
She knew about it. She knew about it 100%, but her aides were handling the case, at which point they did not let my mother in on what's happening.
And now she's trapped.
They intercepted this man's legitimate inter-fucking-mation through aid, you know, like all politicians go. Not all politicians get their mails read and received by aides and do whatever the fuck they want with it. God damn it.
And
Kiss my fucking ass.
Brother, we done here, man. I'm going to go ahead and go to my mom's house in Howard Beach, and my mom going to give me some money. I got my bedroll right here. Everybody can see. This is the bedroll. This is what I sleep on. Robert, I swear to God, I got another.
I want to bring that up on internet. What
it's on the flyer I gave you. I got another one to give you. Here, take another flyer, but I can show you. We can sleep on the beach. I got another sleeping bag. I help you. Here, it's right here on the internet. Right here on this flyer, right here, brother.
The way you was talking about so good about your mother until I heard her until you and her started talking, that's not nice. Come on, man. The guy needs help. I was a drug and alcohol counselor. Jesus Christ. This guy needs help, folks. Today is June 12, 2011. I'm going to have you listen to the audio voicemail of a detective calling from the Queens District Attorney's Office after they had tried for more than 2.5 months trying to capture me and to orchestrate some fake death threat to the congressman, and everybody's busted. This is showing you the evidence that I've got. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go call my voicemail and let's see what happens. Okay. This is the District Attorney's Office. This is the District Attorney's Office and the Congressman's office getting together trying to kill me.
You have one unheard message. First unheard message.
I don't want the unheard message.
Message skipped. First skipped message. Hi, Bobby.
Yeah, that's my mother calling.
Message skipped. First saved message.
Philippe Drive. Folks, I'm here from the NYPD. Please give me a call when you get a chance. 718-765-4333. Thank you.
All right. He may be taking the hit for the District Attorney's Office as a sacrificial lamb. I can't let that happen. District Attorney, you are busted, Mr. Brown. You have command responsibility. For such a case to have gotten this far, this big, undercover cops playing homeless in the library, then you've got people going all over the Coliseum and the Coliseum Mall street, door-to-door merchants showing them my picture. You are hunting you a Negro, and you're trying to use Jim Crow laws to hunt you an immigrant on orders of the African American Congressman. Congratulations, you're busted. Bye. Good morning. Today is Thursday, Good Thursday, April 21st, 2011. I received a call from the NYPD Police Detective Garcia, who wants to talk to me, which prompted this presentation. And will be in multiple parts. I don't know how many yet. We're just going to have to go with the numbers on that ticker over there. That's the time. I'd like to first of all start off with I'm this guy. In New York News Day, that I went to a meeting Tom Prater invited me to. Newsday was there. He saw Dr. Tube, the Crusader, fell in love with the product. Front page, and I believe it's the household leisure section, something like that. Now, I'm also that guy that worked for Mayor Bloomberg, volunteered for his third term, even though I testified against him at the third term hearings in order to get his attention and to stop my eviction. I'm also the guy that presented the evidence to the Attorney General. Oh, I'm sorry. He's governor now. I'm also the guy who should be very angry because this is just one part of the 4 parts of documents I litigated that won me 2 landmark judgments and awards from Justice James J. Golia, New York State Supreme Court, Long Island City.
Ida Smith, 3 of these are missing. Plus those 2 books to Mr. Juan Cuba at the White House. That's when this whole thing about get the police to get Philip DRICE started with Sophia King. Remember? You stopped that. You should have stopped yourself this time when you figured out I would expose you too, school teacher. Thanks for this one, Ida. It's intact. 1, 2, landmark awards and judgments and orders. And I litigated all the way at the Appellate Division of New York State Supreme Court, and this is a meritorious cause of action to implead Mayor Bloomberg, the Police Department, the Queens District Attorney's Office, and Human Resources. And following documents will show you that. And these are the documents. That's the mayor. You see that stamp right there? That's the mayor. That's the police department, NYPD. Human Resource Administration for playing me for crazy like Ida Smith did. And New York City Housing Authority, in which I had to go back and do it to New York City Housing Authority at New York City Housing Authority because the comptroller won't accept claims against them because that is federal dollars. And you people need to understand what the law is, how it works, and what the process is. But I did hear from Tom Prater, acquiesced, DRICE, when I got the SIR reply. When I got the transcript of the trial in Supreme Court where I beat Byron Medigakis so bad before he left the courtroom, he said, I'm going to appeal. And then I taunted them and played with them. Right when they got out the courthouse, right around the fountain in Long Island City. I can. Those are trophies for as my rewards. When I do this, people, I ain't got no wife. I ain't got no kids. Ain't too many people give a damn about me. I'm an ugly guy who can accept my life, my fate as it is. I am kind. I am benevolent. I am generous. And y'all turned that against me. And those are you black staffers in the offices of black elected officials, and you guys are so rotten, you make it a freaking embarrassment to be black in America. Because you were supposed to stop this when you saw it. This is a SIR reply that you have a Judge Maria Rezos in Queens County Civil Court plagiarizing perjuries in the SIR reply index number 16218 2005. Right here. Just an absolute embarrassment. This right here is the transcript of the trial right here. In February 2009, the General Counsel of Policy was there and he committed perjury in his transcript. That's why we have to go to federal court. This is the case that got washed out. And there you go, right there, you got to see Mayor Bloomberg's name. Bingo. All covered up and contained. This is big news. This is big news. And I depended on this guy to fix it because I put it in his hands at the St. Albans VA auditorium close to 4 or 5 years ago. That's how I ended up getting the handler, Ida Smith. These are the letters that this woman's got me writing to this guy, kissing his behind, and it was an exercise in futility. what she conducted, she was part of an orchestration to obstruct justice on the allegations. Oh, winds of change. I did a political accountability documentary that aired on TV campaigning for this guy. This is a letter asking him for a meeting. At the end of the day, we know that my attorney sent this to the Elder Abuse Unit about this lady right here that got embezzled out of $20,858 and what it was earmarked to allow her to destroy herself in order to contain it. And when you steal that much money from somebody, $20,858, and you leave them in their apartment with the gas stove on, that's a Nazi copycat crime. I've been doing my activism, and I do it very nicely, thank you, with my 2 documentaries that aired on TV, scared every politician in town because they never seen one man do so much all by himself. That's because I'm not touching your little heifers. I put this all over town. Call your congressman and ask him, how did he cover this up? You're a black guy, you're a congressman, and you got a Native American female acting as the congressman with the kind of power with him that she rules with impunity, playing everybody's mama. Well, guess what? Fooled you, didn't I? I don't need no mama. You're embarrassed, you're humiliated. That's why you called the police and filed a false police report. I ain't no threat to you. I wouldn't harm anything on you. But I have to destroy the myth of you being so honest. You have no integrity. You have no integrity. You're a liar. You're a sneak. You're like a cobra. You're that slithery. And Jason Hilliard said it. You're mad because I attacked you by the preponderance of the evidence that I blasted over the internet. And your credibility destroyed leaves the congressman with no more shield, no more sword. He's now no longer invincible. That's what I want. By proving to everybody he covered this up. And they gave the white boy who did it a promotion. Ida Smith hooked that up, I swear on my mother's grave, because she spoke to the VA police that covered it up. She, with the union, she was the head boss because it was the congressman's office and his power. The myth of his power, because he's a powerless bastard that couldn't get me to stay in the ghetto so I can help these people. That's what I did with my life. You destroyed this. You killed him. You killed him. You killed him. And the evidence also says that the guy you endorsed and campaigned for, you knew. And I think now that I'm realizing it, it looks like me reporting on my activities for him to your Ida Smith and your office was illegal, Congressman Meeks. Can we talk about what else you covered up, which is the retaliation, the guy who saved that old lady and protected her and brought to how she was embezzled and everything that was done wrong to her? Did you see her in the nursing home, Congressman? But we've got the Veterans Administration washing their hands of any liability, any culpability, anything, because they handed me a deck of cards. We had them for Saddam Hussein and everybody in Iraq, remember? Well, the VA knows all about it,
and they gave me a deck of cards. And it's got the name of every politician in town. State Senator Malcolm Smith, State Senator Shirley Huntley, Congressman Gregory W. Meeks, Assemblywoman Vivian Cook, Councilman LEROY COMRIE, with your RANCE HUFF, who hates me, hates Haitians, because he was the first one to get the evidence, and he went to NYPD as alleged, and that's how your case, NYPD ended up coming after me, because I went to you first before I went to the Inspector General of NYPD, and they was already waiting for me, ambushed. I want time to prepare my book. That's why I'm leaving. I wrote a letter to the White House, and this is when all the trouble began. When I got this from the Justice Department, which is a White House referral number, where is it? WH White House 07142010-7. That's my White House referral number. All I ask those politicians, which I just named, look, y'all been getting this information on the internet, dropping it off to your house, I'm in your functions, you got me using me to go get this guy, Ida Smith. You're the one that told me for me to go get Malcolm Smith, and you can't pass a lie detector when you told me that he's the one that snitched on the congressman and all that stuff, and the Attorney General washed his hands of it because there were boys in the Clinton administration, there was a conflict of interest, and he sent it to the feds. And now the new Attorney General has sent me something from the Integrity Bureau. So at the end of the day, to round it off in this 15 minutes on YouTube, is that you are busted, because I'm taking your butts to court, and here your names right there. They've been sitting there for 6 months. I don't have anything else to say. What am I going to tell you? Other than I'm filing a notice of claim in order for me to get $75,000 because I blasted all over the internet that I'm the one who put up the Thompson pictures. So give me a break and quit, you guys. Quit your lying. Have a nice day. Bye. This is your Floyd Flake garage or charity case no more, and he had it as a partner with Congressman Meeks, and they owe millions of dollars. Bye. Hi there. Supplemental log. December 12, 2010. I'm about to call Washington, D.C. to talk to Kim Fuller to find out what happened to the bodies of evidence that I gave to the Congressman's office, to Ida Smith, that was taken by Kim Fuller to D.C., was never recorded, it's been getting contained. These are part of my allegation of obstruction of justice. Let's listen. Yes, Congressman Meeks' office? Yes, may I speak to Kim Fuller, please?
She actually stepped out.
Okay.
Do you mind calling her back in about 20 minutes?
Yeah, what's your name?
Ashley.
Ashley? Hi, Ashley. My name is Philip DRICE. She picked up 2 books from Ida Smith some time ago that was supposed to go to the White House. That nobody seems to know where they are to give it back to me, because you didn't send it to the White House. I never got a letter saying that you got it, and I got a letter from the Justice Department, and for 6 months your office has been stalling, trying, I don't know, stealing my stuff or not giving me my stuff, and nobody's talking, and everybody saying I'm crazy, all kinds of stuff. Ashley, I need some help here, okay? So please let me give you my number. Ask him to call me, call Ida Smith, because y'all got to fix this problem. Or, I don't know, I guess, you know, the Justice Department is going to have to get involved and find out who has been taking evidence from the congressman's office, whether there was a burglary, something happened, and we have evidence that's missing. I need to get that back so I can send it to the White House with the Justice Department referral number. And your office has had it for over a year. You didn't do nothing with it, and you ain't responsible. This ain't you, baby. Whoever your bosses are, with Sophia King out because she's pregnant, she's the one that tried to say I was some kind of threat to the congressman because I said I was in the special forces and I went to fight for your country. And then she, you know, doing all kinds of stuff to try to make me look and sound crazy. Somebody even told me when I played Lawrence Sterling, yeah, I'm calling, you ain't big enough, blah. Oh, Joyce, he's crazy. That can kill my life. Okay? Please tell her it's very important. Let me give you my number. Okay, Ashley? My number is 347-685-2860. I just need my stuff back, get it out of your hands, and I'll leave you all alone. I don't want no problems. I ain't no threat to nobody. My life's been destroyed, and somebody, and it's been other people. Y'all didn't do that. So that's what I'm saying. Just let me get my stuff, and let me take it to the Justice Department and show them what New York City Housing Authority did. Y'all don't want to get involved? You know, whatever. You know, y'all had evidence for years. Y'all, man, but y'all offices, people in your office have been saying bad things about me, and I'm not crazy. I'm a great guy. I don't get it. You get my point?
Right.
Okay, thank you, Ashley. You got my number? Could you want my number again?
347-685-2860.
I thank you so very much. Please tell her it's urgent. I can't wait. Too long. This has been taking too long. 5 years out of my life. 3.5 years with your office. And Ida Smith, they keep saying, I got a mama, but I came to your offices to give evidence. I didn't come to make friends, turn black because I'm from Haiti and I need to be African American. I don't need nothing but justice. You got evidence that's criminal behavior, diverting of funds, eliminating people that are remaining family members in public housing, all kinds of stuff, crimes like that. I'm a competent investigator. I really got a doctorate degree, an associate's, a bachelor's, a master's, and I'm really related to 3 presidents of my country. I don't want to be no poor black ghetto Negro and I come to y'all sucking up to y'all like your gods. I mean your bosses, that is. You get my point?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ashley.
Right.
I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. What? 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 I'm going to get Ida Smith like that next. Watch me. Bye-bye. This is Washington, D.C. calling. Damn, I missed the call. Let me call him right back. Yeah. It should be Kim Fuller. Hello? Hello? I gotta call him back and get this on camera. I gotta get this on camera.
You have reached an operating number at the U.S. House of Representatives. G3B.
You see this? This is a number that just called me. Okay? Watch this. Now, I'm going to call Washington, D.C. I'm going to call the congressman's office, find out what's going on here. This is crazy. See? If I didn't have this, no one would believe me. Okay?
Meeks DC, Meeks DC. Contacts, Meeks DC. Meeks DC. I'm low on battery power. I don't want this to die on me. Let's put it on speakerphone. Yeah, is this Ashley?
Yes.
Hi, Ashley. Somebody just called me from DC and I called back the number and it said it was a non-working number.
Okay, hold on a second.
For Kim Fuller?
Mr. Drice?
Yes, Miss Fuller?
Yes, it's Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Two books are you talking? How are you?
I'm fine. The two bodies of evidence that was supposed to go to the White House.
I don't know where the other one was, but I took one book and I sent it to the Justice Department. And with a letter that said, please see the attached from a constituent in our district.
But I never got, I need a copy of that letter who you sent it to, and I need the other book.
Well, I don't know where it is, because I got one book, Mr. Drice.
I understand. I'm not blaming you. But, Kim, don't you see this looks really bad?
You blame me, though, because you keep sending emails that are offensive, that talk about the staff in a derogatory way, and that's not...
Look, but my dear, what your staff, listen, it was your young lady, when I said I was doing Sterling, said I was crazy. You're the one's been talking bad about me behind my back. And I've got to find a way of she did say it to me.
Yes, and she should not have said that, but then you...
She should not have said that, okay, but then I'm telling you, you can't blame it all on me.
Mr. Drice, this office is busy, and you are a constituent that needs to be served, and we're doing the best that we can, but you have to stop playing with... I mean, this is not a joke. You can't be playing with people.
I'm not... Listen to me.
Wait a minute.
You know my life?
The emails that you send out... Wait a minute. Let me
Yes,
finish.
ma'am. Go ahead.
The emails that you send out are not productive. They are offensive, and we're going to still... My chief of staff has instructed everyone to start sending them to the FBI, which I know that you are not harmful, but it is annoying. And
Okay.
I need to tell you, you need to stop doing that.
Okay.
If you need
I
help,
promise.
be very clear in what you need and ask for it and be done with the thing.
Okay.
But you
How
are
come...
not toys. This is not
Yes,
a joke.
ma'am. I apologize. Let me say this. Why didn't I get a letter about what you're sent to the Justice Department or the FBI?
Because nothing will... All I sent the letter. I don't remember what date it was, or I would recreate the letter for you, Mr. Drice.
Okay.
I sent the letter, and didn't you tell my co-worker that you got a correspondence from the Justice Department this morning?
Yes, but because it was a referral for what I sent to the White House. Nobody contacted me that your office ever did anything.
Well, did what? We sent the information that you sent to the Justice Department, sir.
Well, those books were addressed to the White House, and I wanted them to go to the White House and specifically to the Urban Affairs.
Then you should have instructed us to send it to the White House, which you did not do.
I did. It's on the cover. It's on the cover, Kim. It said to the White House.
The copy of the book that I have was said, please send to the Justice Department, which is what we did.
Then I don't know what
So,
you're...
first of all, Mr. Drice, the book itself was not clear. You need, if you want a response from the Justice Department or the White House, you need to send a letter that includes the details, and that's it.
Did you get the letter?
Well, they're not going to respond.
Okay.
It looks like a ranting.
All right. Did you receive a letter that or of what the Justice Department sent to me about what I sent to the White House?
No, I did not.
I'll email it to you.
No.
Ida Smith has it. How's that? You can get it from her.
All right, I'll ask her.
Y'all had this letter for 6 months, and no one's that. Why you think the letter from the Justice?
Mr. Drice, the casework is done from the district office, and you know that. I'm going to call Ida and find out what it is that we need to do so we can be done with this thing already.
Thank you very much.
I asked you again.
That's it. You don't have to worry. No more emails. Not to you. Not to none of you politicians. Okay? I thank you, Kim. Bye-bye. We got. Now, let's go for Ida Smith next. Supplemental log, December 12, 2010. I'm going to call Ida Smith at the office of Congressman Meeks to find out what's going on here. Good morning, Miss Hart. May I speak to Ida, please?
Please hold on.
Thank you. Oh, 4 minutes. I'm on hold. I must be calling Social Security. And this is the kind of treatment I normally get that I be bragging about it so great. It's bullshit.
Good morning.
Hello, Ida. How you doing?
I'm not sure. How are you?
I'm doing all right. That
Something's wrong with your voice. What's wrong?
that walking pneumonia I had.
Oh my God, it came back?
No, it never went away. I'm still being taken care of by Asa.
Okay.
Now, Ida, I got a big problem. Ida,
I'm listening.
why can't you all put on a piece of paper NYCHA's conducting a formal redlining? Why is my stuff missing? What's going on?
What stuff is missing?
The 2 books I gave you to the White House. I spoke to Kim Fuller this morning.
What if she doesn't have them?
Who has them?
You have them. You took them
No,
yourself.
I didn't take them.
You did take them. You told me, well, they're not going to D.C. I need to keep them. And I said, fine.
That's not what we said Friday.
No, we said Friday. I said, if Kim doesn't have them, you have them. Because I gave her something that she carried back. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to call her.
Wait, no, listen, Ida. I spoke to her already. I don't want to.
What did she say?
She said she got 1 book that I addressed to the Justice Department. I never sent anything to the Justice Department. There were only 2 books for the White House and the White House only.
Well, then she took it upon herself to give it to the Justice Department, because I know that when she was here, I gave her something, and I told you that, I remember telling you that the White House was
So
not
she
to
took
read
it upon herself to give it to the Justice Department, Ida? How you say? Ida, these people destroyed my life.
No,
These people hurt me.
You have to bear in mind this protocol. Okay? We don't send anything directly to the president. I told
I
you.
do. I did, and look at what I got. What y'all did didn't get me nothing. You've been watching me for years. You've been watching me for years. You know I'm not crazy, and you know what I got. If it ever gets exposed, everybody's screwed.
I haven't exposed anything.
That's what the problem is. I needed you to.
No, I could not do what I was told I couldn't do.
Oh, you would? Okay.
Okay?
Mommy, you know what? Then I was right about you, and
Excuse me?
I was.
I told you from the jump what was going to happen. I told you that they were not going to read it. And that's why you took the other one. I told you. I've always
If I got them, I got them. Okay, but anyway, the exact same thing are the court papers for my appellate court case, so it's not lost. I just wanted your copy so that I can show that I submitted this, that it was supposed to be for the White House, and it never was sent there through your office, and it was your superiors that contained it. That's obstruction of justice.
No, it isn't, because you could have sent it yourself, and you didn't want to.
Because with the evidence that you got, that you read, and you concluded that NYCHA is conducting a form of redlining, only you can say that, not me.
But you said it, and I said I agreed. I didn't put words in your mouth. I never said it. I said I agreed with you. It was a form of it.
Okay,
And
Ida.
Don't say that I said that, because I didn't say it.
All right,
then you did what you did anyway.
What it said is, then what it's to say is that the office of Congressman Meeks agrees with the evidence, which is what we said from the beginning, that from the look of the evidence, not what I said, it's what the evidence says. NYCHA is conducting a form of redlining.
That is something that we've always agreed to, that the evidence speaks for itself.
Right.
Well, then somebody's supposed to do something after I lost all this, after I lost all this. Don't you want to help me get my money? That's the only way I'm going to get a pretty woman.
You have enough brains and wherewithal. You don't need a pretty woman. You're going to do what you know you have to do. That's not a prerequisite. And you know that's a fact. And you know that's not what you're about.
Well, guess what? Mother is courting a woman for me, giving me things to take to this woman that's got 2 kids. She just got a brand new baby. The boy, I met the guy, and I was telling him I'm giving this kid a college scholarship because I pay like $40 a month, and he gets at least a 2-year degree and all that. And then she told me she ain't with, and I mean she gorgeous. I love them kids, but I'm tired of getting a woman through loving their kids.
I hear you.
I've been through that already, raising people. Why you think when I get mad I say all what the bad things I say?
Well, you can blame whatever you want, but it's all coming from your mind. So anything you say, I'm not going to believe.
How do I regain all the money, all the time, everything I lost?
Well, what happened to the Aquatube campaign?
Aquatube is right here. I got it out.
Then why aren't you doing it?
I need money from all of my losses in order to kick this off. I need 70 grand just for the radio commercials. I need another $30,000 to give to them down. I need at least $150,000. I spent close to $400 already.
I thought you had contracts.
I have a contract which is an allotment contract. I've got to spend all of the advertising dollars in order to generate what I need to make it a mutual. A contract is something that two people provide.
So you're suggesting that your pursuit of the 9 to 12 is going to pay for that?
My pursuit of this cause for black people's rights, that all the black politicians did everything they could to help the city destroy my life.
I don't believe that, and you don't believe that.
Yes, I do, Ida.
You're using it as a catch-all.
No, listen to me, Ida.
No, I'm not going to hear it because it's not true.
When the office of the congressman got evidence that something as so egregious has occurred, and that the president's office responds to the Justice Department with and the letter showing.
And that's exactly why she sent it to the Justice Department.
Where was I supposed to? I was supposed to know what she sent, when she sent it, how she sent it, what's going on, so that'd be consistent.
Let me speak to her, because if she told you she sent it, she sent it.
Okay, then I need a response letter. She was telling me since my stuff was so garbage and disoriented, they don't respond to that.
Excuse me. They've moved offices twice, and you know what it's like to move your house. It's worse when you're moving an office.
Okay, guess what? That's why the letter from the VA, I used that as my own excuse not to file litigation on anybody like I was threatening and all that stuff, because we need to get this together, please. But I'm going on vacation. I'm done. After talking to you.
I'm trying to find your white book. If she says she has one, I know you have the other, because I didn't want it here.
Okay, guess what? Now you know. Now I know how important it was. Look, right now,
No, that's not it. That is not it.
What?
What it is that I told you that they weren't going to read it, and you took it.
Okay.
You said, if that's the case, then I need to hold on. I said, fine. And then something else happened, and you needed it anyway.
Right now.
You don't remember that?
No, ma'am. But that's okay. I got the duplicate in the court moving papers in appellate division. It's going to cost $300 to get it. That's all. Nothing else. But I just needed that one because since you had it, I wanted to show that I did my due diligence to bring this forward. I got a book coming out. I got to prove everything I say.
Well, you have enough documentation to prove everything you say. I've always told you that.
All right, now I'm selling that story. But then now what about this whole situation with, it goes back all the way to the Attorney General, which is now the governor-elect, unleashing NYCHA and untying their hands with no oversight for them to write policies that is eliminating people because of the Clinton administration welfare elimination program. This is crazy. This can get me killed. the things I'm saying. And the evidence points to it. What do you want me to do now?
I've always wanted you to get on with your life.
Get out with my life. That's what I got to do.
Get on, not out.
Oh, get on with my life. Well, I don't know. I think I'm going to go hit on this young girl half my age with 2 kids and a brand new born baby. As a matter of fact, you can see the baby on the internet now. That's my new show. And Kim told me to stop.
You have so much in your life that you can be happy about every day. And why you keep
I can't let them get away with this.
Well, you know, you can be happy and still pursue it. But you don't have to get to a point where people are turned off because you're
Alright, let me go get me a woman. Listen, I got a story for you. This is the story. I'm going to Florida to meet up with the Cuban mermaid colony who meet every 10 years to mate. But what they do first is there's 7 sisters from the 7 seas that end up meeting up on Cuba Island to rest, go to Haiti to eat, and then beach themselves and turn into regular women on Miami Beach. And the guy that's lucky enough to be staying there as a homeless guy on the beach gets to mate with the 7 sisters. But the irony is,
Good morning, personal log. As you can see, every day people have something they gotta do when you wake up in the morning. And here is my deposit. So have a good time. Take a look. You see the life? That's the life, folks. That's the life. So, that's what it is to be homeless in the fucking... That's what it is when you're homeless in the freaking street. Right? Then you go back to bed. Yeah, I got 2 layers, 3 layers of waterproofing, and also holds heat at the bottom and on top. You know what I'm saying? That's right, folks. Let's fix it back up and get back into bed and get my little cardboard pillow. Yeah, stick it back under here and tell me about you. You tough. You a superhero. You couldn't live 20 minutes in a hostile environment. You can live 20 minutes in a hostile environment. And you swear you somebody special. How y'all doing? Oh God, oh God. Let's see. What's it say? What's it say? What's it say, huh? What's it say? What's it say? Airborne Ranger in the 24th Infantry Division. 1975, 1976. You see that little thing right there? You see that one? See that one? That's that one right here. See, that's that one right here. Let me show you. See? When you say you're a tough guy, when you say you're a tough guy, you better be able to prove it. In the 24th Infantry Division. That's what you better say that. You better jump out of airplanes. You better make E5 Sergeant grade, Specialist 5, and you better be real. You better be real. All right, folks. A little profanity almost slipped out there. Well, what are we gonna have for breakfast? Well, got a little toothache. Go to VA, see Mike, Dr. Mercer. Oh Lord, thanks to the VA. Thanks to Congressman Meeks and M.SMITH for sending me out there. I'm for real. I'm for real. Are you for real? You for real? Are you for real? Are you really for real? I am. Are you? Personal law.
September 5th, 2010. Just gonna take a little nap. Airborne Ranger gonna take a little nap. Airborne Daddy. Say, what's up, Snap? Ooh. Oh, by the way, when you pass gas in the morning in a bedroom like this, the cold air shoots it right up to the sky. Yeah, pays homage to the devil. I'm feeding him for all of this torture that I'm living through. I can give him a little something special. I feed him gas in the morning, give him a little juice. Yeah. Oh, did you see Mr. Edwards? That's him sitting down there. That's the guy on the 6th floor with the wife that's under 65 and the 2 little kids. That in the SIR reply it says that it's a grandson. Well, let's put that to the test. I love this stuff. Lord have mercy. Woo! Let's see what happens Tuesday when I hand the paperwork to the judge. Because Sunday and Monday, all I'm going to do right now, since I lost, I don't know, I think I forgot my hard drive and some papers at Kinko's. Excuse me. Yeah, well, I got up, went to the bathroom, didn't pass a little gas. Good morning, New York. Hey, Gerald Lodge. What's up, buddy? What's up? So you went from 1st 75th to 632nd? Yeah, man. Look at how old we are. Going back to them old war stories. That's what's doing on y'all, man, for your going missions. Lord have mercy. Well, I think we've given you enough this beautiful morning. That's a kiss for you, if you were here with me. Hey, let me see. The squad's gone, the little Fraulein, I ain't going over there. I'm not shacking up with anybody. I'm not shacking up. Okay, that's a little weakling. Alright, next thing you know, a little baby come out, a little bastard baby come out. Ain't no marriage, ain't no respect. Yeah, my brother called yesterday, Gene Robert. He was so disappointed and hurt. He seemed more hurt than me. Freezing my butt off out here. Well, Bob, I love my brother. Yeah, Fritz, that's my other brother. Fritz Armand. You know, he's really my second cousin, you know, by blood, but we were raised as my bigger brother, Bob, Gene Robert DRICE, is the oldest brother. And then there's Yannick, Magdalene, Carlina, with the 6 of us that Mother Veronica Armand was taking care of in Haiti till I was 13 years old. I had my own little slave, Denise number 2. Yeah, I had to name her number 2 because we had a number 1. I was a big one. Dog, I remember she had a body on her. Whoa, man. Anyway, doesn't look like my application for Haitian president and to also file a petition. That's the thing, Wycliffe. How come you didn't have nobody around you that could read what the criteria is to apply for president of Haiti, and you could have filed a petition with your application, a petition for exemption, citing international other incidences and international occurrences, and all of the precedences that led to an exemption from the residency rule. The Ayatollah Khomeini, for one, from France to Iran. Then you get the United States setting up Mr. Karzai in Afghanistan, and a lot of other precedents where laws were changed or exemptions were given
for you to be president, and you got all that money and you ain't got nobody to tell you what a homeless guy in New York City can tell you? What's up? What's up? A homeless guy sleeping in the landing of an old Gothic-style Catholic church building. This guy. This guy, my Haitian brother. You sure you got a Haitian passport? I think you being such a hot shot. You got your little American citizenship shit. You ain't got one like me. I got Haitian passport. Blasted it all over the internet. And you can't blast yours over the internet? I ain't buying it, brothers. I ain't buying it. Everybody gets put to the test with that. Everybody gets put to the test by the good doctor. You mean to tell me what, that you couldn't file for an exemption? Okay? Or file a petition with your application to be president that mitigating circumstances prevailed, and that, well, you can't say you were sibling of political exiles like me, and that you couldn't enter the country because your life would have been in danger because you related to at least 2 former presidents by marriage, and in my case, that would be 3 when you counted Magloire as like my aunt. President Magloire's daughter, my mother's best friend. Eddie Magloire's best friend is my mother, all to Grace Travis. Hello? Somebody, talk to me. But, you know, I got drafted to be president by all my people and my fans when they seen Wycliffe couldn't be president. Well, I tried. Alright, and hopefully the embassy, the Haitian embassy, will email me back the email on the date and everybody can see what's going on. I'm trying to call Dr. Fritz Fizeme, and I'm not getting nowhere. He knows how to get in touch with me. The one time he called me in life, we've been good friends. He's been calling me. You know, we talked before, but I haven't spoken since he moved to Haiti. Well, one call I get from him, I dispatch rescue. I still ain't seen him. Hope he's okay. And to my adoring fans, this is what I do. I do it for you. Play ball. How you doing? Lord have mercy. We're talking about fun in the sun. Take a look at this. That's you right there freezing your ass off in New York City. That's me right here in Florida. Woo! On the tennis court. We're talking about bang! This is where I'm moving to. That's written in stone. And guess what? All of you goddamn sharks out there in New York City, y'all can bang! Kiss my ass. Because down here in Florida, giving away 100,000 breath testers is a whole lot simpler than dealing with you in New York City. Now, you like my little head, my little coconut head. Do you like my little sunglasses? Oh, you gotta get a hold of this one. Do you like my little Uncle Sam hat? Yeah. You know what that means? I just asking everybody. Everybody, what'd you say? What? Uncle Sam wants you. Uncle Sam wants you
in New York State Supreme Court. And just as soon as I get you there, we're going to see if the newspapers, bang, can actually be able to see you and what I did to you as a trophy for my book. Then we're going to take the federal government to the United States District Court in Brooklyn, New York. Bang! That's what I'm saying. Woo! Lord have mercy. Please. So I want to ask y'all, Ali Kebo, you jealous little motherfucker, did you think making me homeless would benefit you? Did you think torturing your father like you did to tell him, oh, what's Eddie doing at your house? Well, that's because my mama did everything for your motherfucking and goddamn neglected her freaking children. Now, what your father did to my brother, he just did it to me, and I took advantage of that shit. Let me help you. For me to come down here, and for these nice European people to take a European guy like me and help me out, and help me cash in my GI Bill for, let me help you here. How did that go? How did that go? 2 acres of land, put a nice triple wide trailer on it, my own compost pile, my own water well, solar power, solar water power, you know, you heat the water. Let me see, a little windmill, generate me a little electricity. I am about to accomplish all my goddamn goals right here. Thank you very much, my cousin Junkie Wolf. And if you didn't do what your son told you to do, I could not have gotten this far this quick. Now I'm waiting on Eugene. And since I'm going to wait on Eugene, I'm just going to sit down here and just get me a little sun, a little cool breeze, and just think about the transformation of my life after I put a smack down on every single politician in Southeast Queens and stamp my name into history. And then I want you to tell me, do you like my little shoes? That's for me to tap dance all over all of the asses that decided that they was going to orchestrate the destruction of my life. Hi, Ida. How you doing? I know they told you to do it, and I made videos. I said all kinds of nice things, which I believe are true. But you see, without money, it don't mean nothing. I gotta take money from your boss. If I can't get cash, I will take the currency of extracting his fame and putting it in my pocket. Did you think it would benefit you to make me homeless by aiding, abetting, and giving material support to the Bloomberg administration by you being blind to me becoming homeless? Did you think it would benefit you to slander me to the Veterans Administration? They said they gave y'all this information 2 years ago. All I know is sure look like y'all have good reason to have made those documents disappear. Woo! Look at this sun all up and down. Woo! Now, that's what you call in the bright light of day. Are you happy now? Well, my adoring friends and YouTube land out there, Twitter blogger, Orkut, and Facebook, MySpace, and everybody who's been following this show. I'm taking my show on the road, and I'm moving down here to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Well, that's about it. I just hope you like my little hat. I hope you like my little sunglasses. I hope you like my little shoes. Because what these guys did to me, I just can't let it go. So, there's plenty of pretty women down here. Everywhere I go, there's women. Okay, so I don't need nothing from nobody in New York City. So you guys have your good time. Hey, Mommy Aza, how you doing, baby? I love you. Hi, Philip. You're back from the Dominican Republic in about 5 hours. I'll be giving you a call. And I'm just now starting to relax a little bit. And it's all thanks to my cousin Junkie who brought me down here. Now that I'm with Mary Fowler, staying at her house, I don't have to play home attendant to you. I ain't your goddamn home attendant, man. When I was living 6-7 blocks away from the White House at 13 and then Northwest, you came down there with your wife and a tribe of motherfuckers. I just up and gave you the key and I went to Frank J. Phillips' house. Now, what your son did, he wanted revenge because I took his mama to court and whooped her ass with that lawyer she had and got my mama $7,500 out of her hand. So right now, he knows I'm down here. Bang! Peace be unto you. Now, guess what? Bang, motherfucker. You a piece of shit. And all you motherfuckers in New York that decide y'all wanted to fuck me. Now I found a place where I'm going to be happy all by my motherfucking lonesome, but that's where I'm better off. And guess what I'm going to be doing? Woo! Let me show you. Bang, motherfucker. Giving away 100,000 breath tests, that's $1 million. That's $1 million. That's 100,000 breath tests. You know what that means? That means it makes me $95,000 a year just for this state. Fuck you. Y'all have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Los legendarios. Siento que algo cambió cuando me le acerqué.